Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to take a little gravel adventure. We're going to climb the road up to Canyonlands National Park, descend the Shafer switchback, and then return via Potash Road to the Lions Park Trailhead. This is also where you'll want to park. It's a nice little parking area, has restrooms, picnic areas, and then you're right next to the Colorado River, and there is the bridge over the river. We're going to follow this trail. It'll take us all the way up to 313, so we will not have to mess with the traffic on the road for the first few minutes. Let's get started.
Good morning.
How you doing? One thing to remember on a ride like this, you got to remember you're on vacation and the KOM doesn't really matter. You take time to enjoy the view, because it don't get much better than this. I'm on this trail, I got it all to myself. It's still cool out. Man, I'm loving it. Oh, look. There's my first cyclist of the day since I've left town. They look like they've just come out of one of the Bar M trails. Sweet. You got it. Keep going. There's the top right there. Good job, man. Y'all having fun?
Oh, a blast. How about you?
Oh, it's great.
How far are you gonna ride today?
65 miles.
Awesome, good for you.
Yeah. You having fun? All right, man. There's the top. I can see it. Have a good day. I made my first little detour, stopped at the gas station right before you turn on 331, topped off my water bottles. So depending on how you want to do this ride, you could do the first 9 miles with just one water bottle and then refill them. They have a sink in there and it'll be less you have to carry. Well, I've made it to about mile 11 or 12, and I'm in this cool canyon right here. It's right next to the road. There's a little trail off of the road right where the three canyons meet. And the reason I wanted to stop was I wanted to show you one of the coolest pieces of rock art that's next to the road in Moab. That is called Intestine Man. You can climb up there if you want to, but the best view is from right here on the ground. If you have a good zoom camera, you can get a good picture of him. But he's clear enough from where we're standing. I've made it to the Navajo Rocks Trailhead, mountain bike loop. I just wanted to get a good picture of the Monitor and Merrimack Buttes out on the horizon. It's really cool. It's worth your time to take a few extra minutes and see these sights. I just really love them. It's an awesome place out here. Well, here we are at Canyonlands, and we have a huge line waiting to get in, but at least I got some cool views. I can actually see the Shafer Canyon is right over there, but I'm going to go down, hit the visitor centers right down there. The website said they had water, but we'll see. If not, I will attempt to bum some off somebody. But anyways, we're moving and it's hard to talk like this, so I'll catch up later. Well, I'm in luck. They had a water refill station up here, the pipe coming out of the ground at the visitor center. So now I've topped off my water and I'm fixing to head back over there and cut down that trail. It's right in that canyon. Let's go do it. All right, this is what we came to see. These are the Shafer switchbacks. They're going down, 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 out of sight. They go down in the canyon and then out through that basin. Not sure if you can see it on the video, but we'll be taking the trail to the left back to Moab. The one to the right is the White Rim Road. That's about 100 miles. We're doing 65. But I mean, the view from up here, you have the La Salle Mountains, you have the behind the rocks, the Colorado River is just out of sight. The big peninsula to your left, that is Dead Horse Point State Park. And then right up there you can see the railing of all the people watching the knuckleheads like me go down these switchbacks. Let's get to it. All right, we made it all the way down. I'll have to check on the elevation, but that was a big drop. Now we're down into Shafer Basin. You're just completely surrounded by these cliffs. It's just unreal. Man, I'm so grateful that we live in a country like the United States where we had people like Teddy Roosevelt who saw the value of preserving places like this for all to enjoy. Man, what a great day. Proud to be an American. There's the sign, back to Moab. That's where we're heading. Moab, 32 miles. right, we made it. We're back on asphalt now. We got, the sign says 19 miles to Moab. My Garmin's showing 16 miles back to the Lions parking area. But that was a pretty rough road. I've thought about in the past trying to do the white rim on a gravel bike, But nah, I'll do it on a mountain bike. It's a little too rough. But we're done with the gravel, so I'm gonna try to hit it hard to get back. And the views on Potash Road are just as impressive as anywhere else. Some might even say the best is yet to come. And if you want to take your time on Potash Road, there's a lot of rock art, and if you hit it the right time of day, you'll be able to see the rock climbers on the walls. That's pretty impressive for them to do what they do. But let's go hit it. Let's get back to town. We are about 6 miles away from town, and this is the wall that everybody rock climbs on. You can see that it's sheer wall. And then also, right there on the point of that rock, there's some petroglyphs. There's lots and lots of them in this area. Just get an idea how tall these walls are. I'd say they're about 400 feet, but I'm not sure. And it's all right next to the river. So if you're getting too hot, you might just want to jump in. But it's time for the last push. One more gel, get me to town. Let's do it. All right, so I made it. The last 3 miles was pretty tough. As you came out of the portal, there was probably a 20 or 30 mile headwind, and it's all I could do to even pedal forward. But other than that, it's an awesome adventure. I would definitely only recommend it during cool weather. If it was more than 80 degrees, you might have water problems. I ran out of water on the last hill right over there, but it was a downhill, so it wasn't too big of a deal. There's absolutely zero shade. So I have on sunshades on my arm and on my thighs and tall socks. I have on this hooded visor, which really got on my nerves, but I guess it kept the sun off my face. And I think that about sums it up. So I'm sure you might have some questions. If you do, ask them in the comments below. And if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and check out some of the other Moab Adventure Condo adventures we do. You might like the Moab climb if you found this one interesting. But right now, I think I'm going to Milk's to get a double cheeseburger and a large milkshake and maybe a stomach ache on the side. But that's what I'm going for. Catch y'all later. Bye.